Welcome back to those of you watching at home. Pardon the technical difficulties here as we're fighting with the rink internet. Puck under the net. Picked up by PK. PK chips it into the corner back to himself. Controlling it now. Puck rung around. Max Brown tries keeping it in. Now up to Crew. Crew passing through the middle. Wide of the net. Crew through the slot. Play broken up. Crew still with it. Back to Jans. Jans on the point now. Walking down the wing. Over to Crew. Crew gets the puck taken away from PK, and it's going to be regrouped. McAtee back in his own end. McAtee up to Crew. Crew's going to dump it in. Met by Max Brown. Brown chips it up. It's going to be picked up by McAtee at the point. Shooting and scores! Cameron McAtee breaking the tie here early in the first. Popping the bottle on Mitch Miles. 2-1 Arkansas. 18:38 to go in the second period. Shot wide, and it's going to go out of play. 18:24 to go in the second period. 2-1 our score. Broadcast a little woo pig suey chant going on from the packed house here at the Jones Center. Definitely, again, something to point compared to last night's game where it was dead silent in the crowd and all you could hear was the skates on the ice and the puck getting batted around as the play continues. Chipped in. Going to be met by Walsh. Walsh up the boards now. Deskier for the Razorbacks keeps it in. Battle for the boards. Walsh in the corner. Tries chipping it up, met by two Razorback players. Adler on the wing, tries chipping it out. Sugasawara battling for it. Fontanetta in the middle, can't control it. Dumped back in by McAtee. Estrada through the middle. McAtee on the wing now, back under the net to Sugasawara. Sugasawara passes it in front to Estrada on his knees. Back down in the corner, Estrada up to McAtee. Walking, back to Estrada. Back to McAtee, shooting wide of the net. Sugasawara in front now, trying to find an opening, can't seem to do it. Estrada over to Wilson. Wilson back to Estrada, back to Wilson in the corner. He's going to bring it back out to McAtee. McAtee walking, passes it over to Wilson, back under the corner to Estrada. Estrada now under the net, met by Connor Morgan. Shootings Estrada, and it's going to be gloved away by Miles. Both teams will go for a change as we are 3 minutes into this middle frame here at the Jones Center. Arkansas looking to build on that little moment of pressure that they had to end the first period and keep the game in their hands. The faceoff will be to the glove side of Miles. Under the net now, Brown pinning on Ethan Modair. Battling for it now is Savalas and Sugasawara joining the two. Savalas. Pardon me. Modair. Face off to the glove side once again of Mitch Miles. One back by the Razorbacks. It's going to be Medina trying to keep it out, but can't seem to do it. Brown fires it down, picked up by Romero in his own end, up to Modair. Modair passing it through the middle, and it's going to be picked up by Chavalas. 2-on-1 opportunity for the Jayhawks, shooting! And the puck is batted away. There's going to be a scramble on the side of the net, and the puck is going to be cleared by the Razorbacks. all the way down for an icing. Great clearance by Arkansas on that scramble to the right of Haynes. And we still got ourselves a 2-1 game. Chavalis was looking for that back. Hansen wins the draw back over to Walsh. Walsh over to Duso, dumps it in another corner. Back to Hansen. Loses the puck. However, picked up once again by Adler into the corner. Not without getting it taken away by Romero. Romero now down the wing. Shooting, and it's going to be sticked away into the corner. Borrelés now for the Arkansas Razorbacks, met by Duso's shoulder. Puck's going to be fired under the net and around. Kept in.
That one looked a little up high between Adler and Romero.
There's going to be a penalty. It looks Hansen for the hit he put on Brian Romero. And the Jayhawks are going to go on the penalty kill with 15:33 to go in the second period. We've seen a bit of the Jayhawk power play this game. Now let's see what they can do on the back end, as they are now on the penalty kill from a Hansen hit. Face-off won by Chavalis. Chipped out to the point. Picked up by Brad Estrada. Brad Estrada walking. Fired and picked up by McAtee at the point. McAtee walking out over to Sugasawara. Sugasawara to Estrada in front of the net, shooting, and it's going to be saved by Mitch Miles for a stoppage. Puck up to the point is McAtee. Shooting is Estrada, and it's going to be stopped by Miles, thinking he lost it behind him. But he's going to be able to squeeze those legs and stop the puck from trickling through, keeping the game at 2-1 with 15:08 remaining in the game and a minute 36 on the Jayhawk penalty kill. Ellis and Chavalis going to be lining up for this draw to the left of Mitch Miles. Won by the Jayhawks, picked up by Duso. Met by Arkansas presence in the corner, under the net now. Walking back out to McAtee. McAtee at the point. No icing as it's a penalty kill for the Jayhawks. McAtee quarterbacking this power play unit for the Razorbacks through the neutral zone. Walking in at the point. Still with it is McAtee. McAtee drops it off for Estrada, again with a hat trick last night. Estrada back to McAtee up top. Wilson on the wing. Wilson over to Estrada. Shooting blocked by Walsh. Or my bad, Lance Medina without a stick. Wilson at the point. Shooting, and it's going to be gloved aside. Loose puck. In the corner now, Ellis. Ellis with it, off to Sugasawara, back to Ellis under the net. Ellis walking out to the point. McAtee back to Ellis. Ellis over to Wilson in the shot fanned on. McAtee up top, walking in, shooting wide of the net into the corner, picked up by Ellis once again. Back over to McAtee on the far boards. McAtee tries passing it over to Wilson, who couldn't seem to get a stick on it, and that's going to do it for the Jayhawk penalty kill. We have even strength play here as Mitch Miles stops the puck and gets a stoppage with 13:28 remaining in the second period.
And Lance Medina is finally able to get his stick back.
It's really tough. You know, you lose your stick, you're on the penalty kill, you don't want to move your positioning, but without the stick, you're kind of, it's tough, right? You're down like an extension of your arm, so you have to stay put so you're still guarding the man, but you don't have as much reach as you would with your stick. He was able to adapt to that pretty well. Shot fired by Jans. It's going to be loose in front, picked up by Cole Walsh. Walsh chips it ahead, for Alex Adler, and it's going to go all the way down, however, for an icing. 13:15 to go in the second period. Back down to the Jayhawks' end. As we get into the middle, the middle part of this period, play's getting a little scrappy again. Not as much fluidity, a lot of stops and goes, but Jayhawks still holding their own as it's 2-1 still here in Arkansas. Jans at the point, shot goes into the corner. Picked up by Nick Valentini under the net, over for Jake Scherer. Scherer rings it around, picked up by Chris Jans, who pinches in under the net. Jans walking out, trying to find a pass, puts it in front for Jake Scherer as it goes wide. Ellis shooting. Elliott shooting, can't seem to do anything with it. Puck back up to the point. Elliott once again loses it in the corner, and it's Cole Walsh taking a hit as he tries shipping out to Adler. Jans over to Scherer. Scherer puts it into the boards, and it's dumped back in by Dylan Odeline. Puck rings all the way into the corner. Fired out by the Jayhawks, picked up by Jans, fired back in. Caleb Dusso in the Jayhawk end. Over to Walsh. Walsh, headman pass through the middle. It's going to be wide of the net for an icing. 12-18.
It looked like they had a target on their back for a second with how many hits the two of them just took in that last minute or so.
A lot of physicality between the two teams for sure. They're definitely starting the series is starting to wear on both of these teams, and their emotions certainly are running a little high. Play continues under the net as Dusso. Dusso loses the puck to Estrada in front of the net, however, regained control. Ben Williams on the wing tries getting a headman pass to Reed, can't seem to find it. McAtee under the net now, resetting for the Razorbacks. McAtee fires it up to Kyle Cruz, however, it's going to miss his stick for an icing. 11:56 to go in the second period. Face-off going to be back in the Arkansas end on the left side of goaltender Sam Haynes. Sam Haynes, pardon me. McAtee wins the draw under the net now, looking for a breakout pass. Can't seem to find it. Resets under the net. Looking for a breakout pass. Met by PK's presence, forcing a bit of a forced pass through the neutral zone. Brown chips it ahead, and it's going to be picked up by Savalas in the corner. No icing as he beats McAtee to the puck. McAtee picked it up off of his stick. Broken up by PK, however, picked back up again by Arkansas. To the wing. McLean chips it in. Puck picked up by Savalas, who's going to draw a penalty here. It's going to be a hooking call on the Razorbacks. And we're going to see the Jayhawk power play once again here with 11:04 to go in the period. Again, something that they want to capitalize on is moving the puck and moving it fast. If they're able to move this team, Arkansas is a very disciplined system. However, if they are able to move them around and find a hole here or there in front of the net or find a shot lane to get an extra opportunity, it's going to be key for this power play for the Jayhawks. Hanson, Adler, and Reed out there for the forwards. Ben Williams and Cole Walsh for the defense to start this power play for the Jayhawks.
One thing to note, Jack Gerber is not back on the bench, so I would assume that he's done for the game.
It's a shame. He really is, and especially with moments like these, he's got a lethal shot and he's got a really quick release, so it's going to certainly be missed on the power play and for the rest of the game. Face-off one, back to Williams, over to Walsh. Walsh puts it down to Adler. Adler walking out again, back to Walsh at the point. Walsh back to Adler on the wing. Shooting is Adler, and it's going to be gloved away. Hanson down in the corner now. Loses the puck, tries getting it over to Reed, and Arkansas is able to clear it from a clearance attempt by Brad Estrada. Resetting now is Cole Walsh under the net, 1:34 to go on the power play. Over to Medina. My bad. Williams. Williams loses the puck and is going to be regrouped by Max PK under the net now. Max PK, former defenseman for BGHW before coming to Kansas. Savalas loses control of the puck on the corner. Estrada tries picking it up, and it's picked up once again by Savalas through the neutral zone, breaking in like gangbuster. Savalas over to Medina. Medina through the middle. Can't seem to use the opportunity well, though. In the corner now, Max PK, who breaks his stick over Jans. Jans through the neutral zone, chewing off time in the corner now. Met by Duso. Chips it away and picks up